feel so much safer with those security robots.
How can I help? Hey, thanks for stopping by. The name's Ken. Let me know if you have any questions. I know these weapons like the back of my hand. Likewise. What brings you to Ryujin Tower today? If I were you, I'd start with the Ryujin store. They have neuroamps on this. Sure thing. Let me know if any... Thanks for stopping by.
What's up, Sim? How you enjoying Starfield?
There's as many traps as there are temptations here in Neon.
I'm a little sick, but we're getting through it.
See? I told you. Look at this place.
So
Ridiculous,
glad you
right?
stopped by today.
Why
Welcome.
would someone open a mining supplies
I'm afraid it
business
is.
on an ocean planet?
You see,
Exactly.
yet here I
I
am.
can't believe this place is still open.
I don't
give it
know,
a
my
few
friend.
more months before this loser packs it
If
in.
only I had.
Don't be such a jerk. We should look around and see if there's something we can buy.
Yeah, sure.
Listen to me.
You
I
wanna
was
waste your
aiming so...
credits?
It was
You go
stupid.
right ahead.
Certainly, my friend.
I haven't had a chance to play it, but it looks fantastic. You almost won the giveaway too. By the way,
I hope you have a
You're-
glorious day, my
it
friend.
literally like stomped on your name, but then like it was really weird. It like stomped on your name, but then like moved a tick to the next guy.
Hey there.
And go back on the VOD and watch the stream from the other day. Sounds like a bad call. Yeah, it sucks. I'm gonna do this mission, but I just don't know where the guy's at.
Ready to make your ultimate discovery? You're in Stroud,
Move along.
Neon's premier filler of all things.
So, why did you drag me in here? Welcome to the Emporium. Are you sure? Please forgive my... In fact, there's... You mean kill him?
I don't know about that. They'll just...
Anyway, I've...
There's expensive, and then there's the...
Oh my goodness, the headlock's quite a ding. You say that, but Sioka... Anyway...
I'll help you out, okay?
Come back soon. You never know.
Hey, stranger. Let's chat sometime, okay? I just wanted to say I had plans. It's good to be part of so many. That's why I've been in Constellations. Just wait till we get matching shirts and start having official cookie days. I'm guessing gourmet chunks days are out of the question then. Don't worry, I'm just joking. Constellation is so much more than that. Speaking of which, I'm glad you joined Constellation. Just figured I'd mention it, since we haven't had... You know, it's hard to imagine. I would have never... And I never would have met... That's right. But for the choice, Urban's been gone. Yeah, don't worry. I've ignored my feelings. I'm just fortunate. I mean, where else would I get... On that note...
I don't know where this guy's at. Walter? It's like... Yeah, I don't know where Walter's at. Yeah, I'm bugging out.
What are you looking at?
The reviews are in for the latest ships from star yards across the Sun system. And the final scores will...
If I restart my game, it'll fix itself. I just can't see his mission marker. I don't know where it's at.
One judge said, technologically, it's neck and neck. Really,
There we
there's
go.
no bad
Finally
choice.
popped up.
Smell that? Construction, incense, industrial chemicals. Quite true, but also opportunity. Our opportunity. We need to stop by the Stroud-Ekman offices. There are certain authorization procedures when large funds are being transferred, even for some.
We're just gonna walk over.
James Newell better watch his back. He's causing problems. No percentage in causing problems in Neon.
People are motivated by all sorts of things, even things that aren't necessarily good for them. Otherwise, nobody would be on
Just need
Neon.
to have a short
I
chat
think.
with my counterpart. Is she in today?
Yes. Allow me to bust you in, sir.
Walter.
Issa.
Shall we continue from last time? The luxury cruise line market is completely outside of our core competencies. Investing into it is a mistake.
No, I'm here about... Wait a minute, a mistake. Our ship designers are the best in the settled systems.
They design personal craft and military ships, Walter. Large-scale accommodations and hospitality is a completely different beast. Oh, I'm so sorry. Here I am arguing with my partner. And you're just standing right here. Issa Eklund, the hyphenated Eklund in our glorious company's branding. I see my partner has brought a labor dispute to my office.
No, I did not. Look, this isn't the time or the place.
I disagree. I don't see a reason we can't have this discussion. I won't belittle your position with some speech about how Stroud Eklund pays people more than average, or our years of charitable contributions. The fact is, the invisible hand of the market does not give out its gifts equally. We are literally in a tower, standing above the streets of the city. The metaphor isn't lost on me. No, I won't. Stroud Eklund, its people, its employees, its partners, its investors, they are who I care about, not the entirety of Neon. I wish I could say I was a better person, and that I would gladly martyr myself and my company for a better tomorrow. But I am not, and I won't.
Yes, I forgot. Helping one's own community will destroy everything they ever worked for, obviously.
Don't let that cold air fool you. I've seen her move mountains
How
for
you doing?
others.
If my partner is done undermining my position, why doesn't he tell me just how you two met?
Merely pointing out your finer qualities, Issa. And my colleague here is from Constellation.
Ah, yes, the daring explorers my partner is so infatuated with. You should hear him reciting that speech.
There's no need to go into that.
Oh, my heart skips a beat when he does it. Really, it does. Such passion. If he talked to the board that way, I wouldn't need to placate them so much. Yes? Why are you here, Walter? The board meeting isn't for a while. Our vacations aren't coming up either.
It's the discretionary fund, Issa. I need all of it.
Ugh. This wouldn't have anything to do with that meeting you've set up at the Astro Lounge, would it?
I never said that.
Only after you had...
too long.
Exactly. You can see how removed my husband is from the groundwork, if he's overlooked something so obvious.
That was the point. Neutral territory in the open.
With no leverage. Oh, you
Sorry,
must
yeah,
let
I'm
me
just a
help.
little bit sick.
It's
so
been
if you
too
hear me
long.
cough.
I have this all taken care of.
Some investigation into the seller. What's motivating them? Then, some preliminary casing of the Astral Lounge.
Bribe a few bout.
Yes, I hate being selfish, but I would like some time with my husband.
James Newell is the... And it shouldn't be hard. Meet me back.
Hey, Captain.
Yeah, we could.
Need help with anything?
We do a mission. Yeah, Shaggy Fish, how are you enjoying Starfield, by the way?
Private sector. Now that's where the real money's at.
Chaos. That's Neon in a nutshell. Sometimes delightful, sometimes bewildering, sometimes stressful.
Welcome to the Astro Lounge. Yeah, you're new here, aren't you? Name's Boone Morgan, your new best friend on Neon. If you're here for something a little... Oh, no. Drugs are for street gangs and junkies. Aurora is on an entirely different level. I like to call it Here. The Astro Lounge is one of the safest places in all of Neon. Security is hand-picked from the... Then I would say you'd be interested in the Astro Lounge VIP pack. We do strive for setting the most reasonable...
I'm not paying for 4K credit.
Huh. You work for Stroud Eklund? Perhaps something could be arranged. Yeah, I'm sorry, but promises make for poor currency. I'm sorry, but our policies demand even high-profile customers pay our fees. I'm afraid we can't budge on the price. Excellent. Excellent choice. The Sky Suite offers luxury and sophistication you won't find anywhere else in the settlement. And since you'll be...
I'm not purchasing that penthouse.
How unfortunate. Come back soon.
Okay. So... Alright. All I'm gonna say about Starfield is that if you're coming from Star Citizen or Elite Dangerous, where those two, or No Man's Sky, where you can fly freely to planet, then, and if that's what you are looking for, then Starfield isn't going to give you that. But what Starfield's going to give you is a story, a bunch of activities, a bunch of game mechanics, a bunch of other things that make the game 10 times better than freely flying to a planet. So once you get past all of that, and once you get past the first couple missions and you start branching out and seeing different things, then the game gets really good. So like, to me, I would give this a 9. I'll give it a 9 out of 10, I think. I don't think it's a perfect game. There's definitely flaws. I've definitely had quite a bit of bugs. But I'm gonna give it a 9. It's what I would say. 8.5 to 9. It was worth $100, I'll tell you that.
Howdy.
Hello.
It's like a sci-fi role-playing space game. It's just really cool. I'd say it's better than Fallout 3 and 4. I wouldn't say... It reminds me of Oblivion. You played Oblivion, it reminds me of Oblivion. And Skyrim, it doesn't really remind me that... The creatures remind me of Fallout. But I would say this is probably better than Skyrim. And Skyrim was a really good game.
Hey! Enjoy yourself!
I understand why people settled here, but it's not really my style. It was more like a trap than a diversion.
Another day, another shift. You don't want to pick a fight with me.
Don't make my job any harder.
Have your fun. Live your best life. Be here when you're ready.
Products, so you can take Reliant.
If you have a moment, say hello to my wife, Rosa. Welcome to Newell's. Oh, I don't have a problem with this place. My problem is Sigurd himself. That man has absolutely no respect for the business community. He skips merchant meetings. Yeah, sure, if all you care about is yourself. Every payment Sigurd makes validates Neon Security's corruption. He's setting a bad precedent that many merchants are forced to follow. Anyway, if you'll forgive the outburst... I'd say the majority of the... They have Neon complete. If it wasn't for the... Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Information isn't usually free.
Man, I don't know what to do.
Easy, friend. Not looking for trouble. I guess maybe I can add this to his tab. Okay. I don't know much. But I did have one of my freelance. Sleep Crate 1. I had to chase more zone heads out of here today. I don't think they even knew what planet they were.
They're just kids having fun, Jay.
Hey there, friend. Need something?
More VA? What do you mean by that?
How's everything with you?
I've got no complaints.
Really? I've been pretty blessed over the last.
Voice actors. I'm trying to figure this one out, but perfect.
See you later.
just...
I don't know where this takes me, but I don't want to go there.
I'm not saying the snake is real. Can you believe people crash charges about doing experience are Clover over at Keltco. She's too good for Neo. Sounds like she's trying to help someone or something. Honestly, I kind of do.
You're still so tense. Normally, once we're alone, your shoulders relax. They're taut.
We're on to something remarkable. Maybe what I've always dreamed of.
I can tell. I can see your mind racing.
I haven't even stopped to ask you how you're doing.
I'm fine. The board complains. I assure them. There's the occasional assassination attempt.
So, you don't need anything from me then?
I don't.
Am I just some useless stargazer? You would have been better off marrying a Hope or a Tayo, someone who could be with you at every meeting.
Oh, don't go on about that again. Needing you isn't the same as wanting you. And I'd much rather want my partner than need them. Less complicated.
I know Constellation seems to take up so much of my time. But I never stop thinking of you. Wondering what maneuvering you're doing to take over the company and drive me out.
It's how I show my love.
Is everything ready? To the Astral Lounge and our cellar. Goodbye, my dear. See you at the next...
Oh, I'll be keeping an eye on this little operation.
All right.
You're out there a lot, right? Space?
Skyrim has 70 voice actors. 300 for this one.
Gonna take some time to relax here, I get it. Just don't get too lost in the distractions.
All right.
We have a lot to do.
We should split.
I was really hoping for...
Remember, Ramsey and Trap...
I know your type. The freewheel and space ace.
I don't know where the cellar's at. Let's see. So it should be.
What is it? Can't you see I'm... Oh, really? I heard you all have a meeting in a few minutes, don't you? In one of those... Speaking of which...
Yeah?
I just saw our seller walk by. Now, before we head in there, he'll ask for twice. Don't worry about the amount. Our goal is to get... And this'll be fun.
The gangs can keep from killing each other?
So you're Stroud. You look different in person.
Our public relations always insists on doing some touch-ups for the official photos.
Your security here going to stand or sit for this So polite.
Am I to assume that briefcase has our item of interest?
Yeah, here it is.
Well, look at that.
One of a kind. And I know you want it.
I have the amount we agreed on.
Things have changed. I want double.
Now, how am I supposed to do that?
I don't know, but your security here seems to have some fancy gear. Why don't they chip in? Oh, really? And how do you know that?
Does it matter?
I got people after me, okay? I can't just settle on what we agreed on.
That's not our problem.
You telling me Walter Stroud ain't got the cash?
I could remote trigger the door to close.
I leave
I'll
now.
talk to him.
I can get a jump start on the people after me, instead of you all wasting my time.
You'd be on your way already.
Fine. This thing is all yours.
Well done. Some high-pressure tactics, but we got what we were after. Time to go home. Shall we?
I wanted to remote trigger the door.
Stop right there.
Oh.
You're in possession of Slayton Aerospace property.
Ah. Slayton must have been the original owner. We don't need to do this. All's fair on Neon. Am I right?
Hand over Mr. Slayton's property. Now. It's my employer's property. That's all I need to know. You gonna make me shoot you? I'm listening. I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here. Really? Huh. That might change things. Huh. All right. But...
Getting our men to the Astral Lounge. Slayton must be serious about getting the artifact back. We better get...
Look at that. 2 persuasions and one go. Getting better.
Ace. Something's gone wrong, hasn't it?
Slayton has put a bounty on your heads. He squeezed a few palms.
There goes our way out. Agreed. Have a talk with the man himself.
Slayton Aerospace has offices here in the...
Let's head to their...
problem?
Best to stay focused if you can. Stick to your business. Getting drawn into diversions here is more dangerous than you'd expect.
Welcome to Slayton Aerospace. I'm afraid No. Nice try. That doesn't sound like... I'm afraid we just can't book any...
Hoping to get a meeting? I've been waiting all day. It's ridiculous.
Well, our persuasion failed.
Wait. This clearly isn't the executive level. He's on to us.
Walter. Taking what's mine, then breaking into my office. A bold move, but one easily countered.
Oh, we're trapped.
Hello, Walter, dear, are you there?
Issa?
Took longer than I'd like, but I managed to pay off one of Slayton's security consultants. They've patched me in.
All right. We've got her out. Once the door's open, just follow her instructions, okay? I'm aware of the...
In 3, 2, 1. Slayton's guards and employees are all over. Be careful. Okay. You'll want to use the vent system to slip around unnoticed. There's a cupboard just to the right of the elevator you came in on. That's the elevator you came in on. Jump right across the top of it and keep going to the end. Drop down and follow the conduit all the way to the end, past the fork. There's a vent above you. Just climb up. The room below you is clear. Drop down. Stop. One of the doors leads you right into the open. I'm unlocking a safe route. Opening the door on your right. Go now. Head left, but don't go through the door at the end yet. There's a robot stalking the hole. Wait. It's walking down the hole. Going all the way to the end. Wait, there's people in the room up ahead. Closing the shutters. Another robot up ahead. Wait for it to pass, then head straight across to the maintenance door next to the security gate. Let me just get that for you. You know the routine. Up the vent. It's a short one, I promise. Almost there. Door on the right. There's the door. It should take you outside.
outside. You expect us to climb up the trade tower?
There's a series of catwalks that lead directly up.
Well, I guess after you.
Sure. Let's do this.
I'm gonna kill this guy.
You're coming in just behind the executive elevators. I'll call the one on the far end, and you can walk right over the top.
You know, it's moments like this that really make you steal what... You have what's mine. Although I do admit having...
How are your quarter?
Yes. I think, Mr. Musgrove, I think... I yield to your judgment.
Seriously? Well, I can attempt to dictate a course.
My security, bro.
An opportunity to spare a man's life. I know he probably wouldn't be for us, but that shouldn't matter.
Oh no. You. Slayton really does have a... Same old song, huh?
I don't need to tell you this, but we don't need to kill him. We were taking advantage of his initiative, after all.
You're welcome, but if...
A rare moment of compassion for this.
Time to go. Let's talk more back at the ship.
Get going. Mr. Slayton is done with you.
Hamza kept pestering me about his damn missing slate. Like security's got time to track something like that down.
Have something for you.
A deal with a man who wanted us dead. I guess we can call that a win. What do you think? I agree.
Way easier than retrieving an art.
Oh no! Yes?
You hold something you have no right to. My people have killed for less.
Oh, that's not any type of...
The fact that you do not know says much. We are the Starborn, and you are unworthy to possess me.
Unworthy? Get right out of here with that
Tell us, please.
Answering your questions is a sentiment that is shared by my...
We're not the ones making threats.
Your moral grandstanding is...
I'm not liking. If we spin up the grav drive now, we have a chance. We'll get through this. Hold on. About you, but I never heard of
United Colony space. Maintain course and prepare to be stabbed.
It's an overdrive. We need to regroup.
Scan complete.
Immediate.
Go ahead.
Tell Noel to analyze the data.
Right. Back to the lodge first, then review the data second.
This is where I go grab coffee and something to eat and a minute.
Starboard. How is Neon? Are you... Okay. Let me just bring it up on here at the table. Is that a prototype? No, that material isn't anything we... What the... Everyone, come take a look at this.
That's no faction vessel or Crimson Fleet. Secret military tech, maybe?
No United Colonies Admiral approved that starship design.
They call themselves the Starborn. Demanded we hand over the artifact. Like we were children, playing with their parents' things.
What do people know? Any offshoot groups go by that name?
None in any corner of the settled systems I've seen. Maybe a distant human colony finally popping its head up? Another house for Rune?
I very much doubt that.
We ignoring the obvious here? A heretofore unknown group who just happens to know about the artifacts. I'm just gonna say it. Intelligent alien life, or extra-dimensional beings. The original creators from the furthest fringes of space.
Or beyond even that.
Is the metaphor of avenging angels coming down to keep humanity from forbidden knowledge not apt here?
So, we have a lot of theories, but nothing concrete. Except that they're after the artifacts, and they're willing to take them by force.
Just because we can't ID it, doesn't mean it's not one of ours. It's got shields, engines, all the usual settled systems tech.
I don't mean to judge your grasp of material engineering, although I bet if you put...
Noel, we're in the dark. Until then, all we can do. Vladimir, has the Eye picked up anything new?
Some glints of shine in the dark. Ready to hand them out.
All right.
Need something?
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters available to you.
Alright, guys. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go make something to eat. Yeah, I'm just gonna end this stream because like I'm not feeling that great. But I appreciate you guys